Hey everyone, this is John the Redbeard Explorer, and I'm currently at the DMZ. The DMZ is the Demilitarized Zone between North Korea and South Korea. So join me in this video where we're going to look at the tunnels, we're going to actually see North Korea, and I'll show you what going to the DMZ is actually like. We are currently on a tour bus right now, about to head to the DMZ, which is the border between North and South Korea. It's the Demilitarized Zone. The only way to get to go there is to have an official tour bus. So I am here on my tour to go to the border. Before heading to the border, our tour group stopped at the famous Red Suspension Bridge, just a few miles south of the DMZ. It was a calm little pause before things got much more serious. We are currently walking up a hill in the forest, going to the Red Suspension Bridge over a lake in the DMZ. It is such a beautiful hike this morning. It's not too hot. It is a little steep, or at least my mother and my aunt think so. I think we may have lost my aunt, but going strong. I think this is a old bunker or military outpost here in the forest, since we are just a couple kilometers away from the North Korean border. It's very fascinating to see all this stuff because it's still around. Red bridge swaying like it's dancing with me. Put us on side, we walk with the day drifting by at our side. Just a quiet little moment, the mountains keep a song in the air, calm and deep. This suspension bridge is the longest suspension bridge in Korea, and it is to honor the South Korean soldiers that heroically sacrificed their lives during the Korean War. So yeah, this bridge is to honor them, and I'm happy that I found a plaque about it that I could read, because I couldn't find anything online about what this bridge was to symbolize. So I'm searching and carrying a piece only nature can hear. Gamox and breeze blowing gentle and free. Red bridge swaying like it's dancing with me. Prudence on side, we walk with the day drifting by at our side. Just a quiet little moment, the mountains keep a song in the air, calm and deep. And there I stand, Redbeard Explorer. So I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but the trail that we're walking up to get to the suspension bridge, it's actually like a carpet. So I'll show you up closer. It's like a carpet that they have in the forest, so that way we can walk on it. It's very soft and actually makes it quite easy to walk. So I was just talking to my tour guide as I was coming down, and she confirmed that this actually is an old bunker that was used in the Korean War. And yeah, it's on the top of this hill over here, but this is a bunker where people actually went in. Wherever I leave, just a gentle little pause on the trail I see, held in the arms of Gamox and breeze.
Well, we've wrapped up here at the Red Suspension Bridge, so now it's time to get on the bus and head to the DMZ. So the barbed wire back here is the yellow line to enter the DMZ, and you have to show a passport to get in, and no footage, no cameras are allowed once you go through there. So we're gonna go in a different way, so I should be able to get footage along the way. So this bridge right here is called Freedom Bridge because after the Korean War, the South Korean prisoners of war were returned back to South Korea, and they walked across this bridge. And so as they were walking across it, they were saying freedom because they were going back to a country where they were able to exercise their freedoms. So the name of this bridge is Freedom Bridge, where I think 30,000 or so prisoners of war from South Korea crossed after the Korean War. So we were just talking to the tour guide, and we're going to this little souvenir shop where apparently you can buy real North Korean money. So I'm gonna go spend money to buy money that I can't use anywhere. So I just bought my North Korean souvenir of North Korean cash, and then we got some lunch. I got myself a shrimp and egg sandwich, and then some ice cream. And my mom has some ice cream too. Also, I do want to say, as I'm walking around and learning more about the conflict and issues between South and North Korea, I realized I didn't know a lot. And there's actually a lot of really sad and interesting history things that I've learned on this trip. So if you don't know a whole lot, you should look into it because it is fascinating. And now we're gonna get back on the tour bus and make our way closer to the North Korean border. We were told that we have to stay on the first and second floor of the observatory because it has bulletproof glass, and that we can't go on the third floor because it's in the open and we could be shot from there. So we were told that tensions were a little high between North and South Korea right now, and so we weren't allowed to actually take any photos or videos while we were there facing the North. They actually had military inside there stopping us. But I was able to get a couple copies of some photos and videos that had been taken back when the tensions were not as high. So I'll share those now, but I did not actually take them myself. So what this statue represents is the people of Korea, right? The Korean people, they want to be unified again. So one half represents North Korea and the other half represents South Korea, and they are putting the two Koreas back together for one country where they're all unified. So now we are going through the third tunnel, which is one of the tunnels that the North Korean army tried to infiltrate South Korea from, but I'm not allowed to film in there, so I'll tell you what happened when I get back.
The third tunnel is one of the most intense parts of the DMZ. North Korea dug this tunnel with the goal of secretly invading Seoul, and it sits about 240 feet underground. At the time, experts estimated that up to 30,000 troops per hour could have passed through undetected. Walking through the tunnel now feels tight, low, and surreal, a powerful reminder of just how real this threat once was.
So I just got done walking through the tunnels, the third tunnel, where the North Koreans tried to come into South Korea to be able to take over the capital. They don't allow any phones or cameras or any photography or videography down there, so I can't actually really show you anything. I may put some pictures up for you to look at. But yeah, it was super interesting. You could actually see where the North Koreans were putting the dynamite to be able to make it explode, to be able to clear out that tunnel. So it was a long walk, it was steep. If you have health issues, I probably wouldn't recommend doing it because it was steep and a lot of people were struggling on the way, especially out of the tunnels. So, but yeah, super interesting to experience that recent history.
If you are still here, that means you obviously like my videos. So I have 3 things that I want to ask you. The first one is to make sure that you subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss out on any of the new content that comes out in the future. The second thing is make sure to hit that thumbs up button to like this video. And really, that's all I gotta say. It's that simple. Just hit the thumbs up button, make sure to like it. And the third thing is to leave a comment. If there's some place that you'd be interested in me going in the future, tell me where, or maybe tell me what the best thing I did in Seoul was, or what you really like about this video. But the thing is, I wanna hear from you. So with that being said, let's get back to the video.
The last stop on this trip is that we are going to the Unification Village, which is the first civilization just about a kilometer, maybe 2, south of the North Korean border. So we're coming here, went to the store, got some snacks. Now I'm walking around.
The Unification Village is a small farming community right near the DMZ. People live here full-time, carrying out daily life on the edge of 2 very different worlds. And they hold on to the hope that one day Korea will be united.
So there's not a whole lot in this village. I walked down the street a little bit, but it is kind of cool to see where some families live that grew up in this area, and one of the first areas where people live just south of the North Korean border. So, but yeah, as far as it goes for me, other than getting a quick drink and going to the restroom, there's not much here. So I'm gonna get back in the bus and we're gonna head back to Seoul. Now, if you've liked this video where I took you through the DMZ on the North Korean and South Korean border, make sure to check my other video out that I'm gonna put right here. I'm doing a trip around the world, and yeah, you should definitely follow my account, subscribe to it, and check out all my other cool videos.